Eddy.
Madam Speaker, I wanted to add my voice and first of all say that I'm very proud of my chair of Finance and Budget, who was also a co-chair in the mediation that we had. I think it was one of the hardest mediation exercises that we have done because, Madam Speaker, it was very hard to bend the wish of the President. The wish of the President was that the counties get 380 billion in this financial year. And Madam Speaker, through the able leadership of the chair, through the able leadership of the Madam Senator Veronica Maina, through the able leadership of Commissioner Wamatinga, through the able leadership of Edwin Sifuna, through the able leadership of Onyonka, the Senator of Kisii, through the able leadership of yours truly, Eddy Oketch, we were able to mediate and make sure that we could add 7 billion to counties. But the problem is what the Senator of Kakamega has talked about. Whether this money makes sense to our people. We are fighting so hard as senators to make sure that money go to our grassroots communities. If we didn't fight hard in this mediation, Madam Speaker, Migori County, that is now going to get 8.2 billion in this year, could not have gotten that money. Yet if you go to Migori County, Madam Speaker, the requirement that is needed, Madam Speaker, by law is that we must have at least 30% absorption in development, Madam Speaker. Migori County, in Q1, if you look at the COB report, the county assembly passed a target of 36%. And yet, Madam Speaker, if you look at the last financial year, Madam Speaker, we only had 22% in Migori County going to development. So we must not only pass this and support it, Madam Speaker, but our fight must continue to the extent that we must put fire in the bottom of these governors to make sure that money that we have fought for so hard in Nairobi, money that makes sure that we make sure that goes back to the villages. The Honorable Arun Cheriot does not sleep thinking about how we can fight for more money to go to the grassroots, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I've seen you tirelessly working in this house and making sure that money can go to the grassroots, Madam Speaker. I have seen my leader of minority this side, Mazayo, not going even for weekends, trying to talk and follow up in Nairobi. The Honorable Senator Cherargei has fought so much so that money can go to the grassroots. Yet when it goes down to the grassroots, Madam Speaker, you hear about very crazy and very nondescript vote aids in the counties, Madam Speaker, some hospitality, some domestic travels, skyrocketing in our counties, Madam Speaker. So I want us to support this, and I hope that all senators will be here, at least 32 delegations, to make sure that today we pass this particular bill and make sure that money can go to counties. But we have got a lot of work to do in December, January, February, when we are coming to the village, and the governor should know that we are coming to be with you in the villages to make sure that the money we have fought for to come to our villages, the money I've sent to Migori County, must work for the people of Migori County. The money we have sent to Mandera, my able chair, that money must work for the people of Mandera. The money that we have worked for hard to go to Isiolo, we have seen the governor of Isiolo always giving us problem here, does not make money work for the people of Isiolo. These 3 months, we are following back this money, Madam Speaker, and we're going to make sure that this money works for our people. With that, Madam Speaker, I support.
Senator Abbas.
Honorable Speaker, thank you for the question. First and foremost, I want to commend the committee of the mediation committee for the good work they have done.